ways to make product cards. This is kind of one of the ways I enjoy making these, or I make these. And the first thing I do is I put in some columns. And I'm going to drag this out here, and I'm going to make it a 100% width. All right, so that's got a thing that's just kind of a box. It's really all it is. 100%, one column, and I can add things into it. I can actually add columns inside of columns. All right, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that first. I'm going to add inside of this column. I'm going to say I'm going to put some text here. I'm going to say text, and then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to add text. Oops. Text 2. There, we got that. All right, so let me just try to grab these various things. Okay. Actually, let me go back to that first column. All right, so I've got this, and I'm going to add text, and there we go. So I've got this first column, and then I'm going to, inside of it, it's going to try to push me into that next item. So I'm going to take that text out. Here's my, I'm going to add you know what, let me add, come on. I'm going to start messing with some of the settings on this. We go our width. Let's add some padding into it, both internal, external, block spacing, and then I'm going to create a background. I'm going to make it kind of a color so that you can see it. I'm going to add a border. Here's my border. I'm going to toss an 8-pixel border radius onto it. All right, so now I've got this right here. Now inside of it, I'm going to add more columns, and I want these to be 50-50, and I want them to be white. We'll go for a different one for there, and then this one I'm going to make it a different color also, just so you can see it. You don't have to do these colors. In fact, I would encourage you to not do these colors. This is just so that you can see the stuff that's there. Inside this, I'm going to put text 1. Let's see. I'm going to do a paragraph. I'm going to do text 1. I'm going to take this text and I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to add around this text. I'm going to add a little bit of spacing, dimensions, margin, and I'm going to do. Why is it not? I grabbed the wrong text. This one, dimensions, margin, and let's toss a little bit of spacing so that it gets off that edge. I'm going to put a little bit of margin around it that way. Now I'm going to come in here and I add some text here, do a paragraph, and just say, here's a paragraph. Sorry for my coughing into the microphone. All right, so I got my paragraph. Same sort of thing. I'm going to go in, I'm going to add some margin around it. I'm going to toss just a touch around each one. Now you see that it's kind of spaced out. Now if I were to come in, grab this block and make it white, or make all of the blocks white, you'd get to see kind of the idea of, here's an idea of how you could use this. You could create a coupon, a digital coupon. So what I want to do is here below this, I want to create yet another set of columns. Okay, there we go. And here I'm going to do, let's do this 3366, and I'm going to put an image in here. Let's go for image. Let's go for select an image, and we'll go to my media library and just grab this random product right here, hit select, and over here in this one I'm going to put a paragraph of text, and I'm going to just prod coupon details. We can pretty easily get this put together. Let's say that this is the headline. Let's say 50% off. And on this side we put, let's say, the expiration date. We'll say it expires 8/25/2026. Now we're going to take this text, go to typography, go to font size, and we bring it down a little bit. So we give it an expiration date. We are going to right align that, and I'm going to turn the background of this white. Let's just go for white right there. This one, take this font size up quite a bit, so we've got 50% off. And that one I can take. I'm just curious if you can actually move these from. So, yep, you can. So I'm gonna take all this. I'm gonna actually put on the outside of this. I'm gonna put a. Make the background of this whole thing white. White. So now I've got this, and you can see there's still a background color there. I'm going to make the background color of this one white. Make the background color of this one white. All right. So now you can see that now I've got the coupon details. And you can just write a paragraph of text that would be coupon details or bullet points or however you want to do. So I'm going to put in paragraph. I'm going to say short paragraph. Short paragraph about product offer for this coupon. Now I'm going to font size this one into the smaller size. Let's do that. Copy, paste, paste. There we go. Now we've got that there. I want this image to be, say about, nope. Let's keep it that size. Let's crop it though. And see if I can get this thing cropped down. The cropping never seems to work the way I want it to. Alright, so we've got that paragraph of text, and here I'm going to do a little bit of vertical aligning, hopefully. Let's see here. Align middle, so there we go, 50% off. You know, this is not necessarily the best. Let's change the text color to red, because, you know, red text makes you want to buy stuff. Now that we've done that, we could put another set of columns. So I want to put another set of columns in here. Now I'll throw more columns in right there. And this is going to be like this. So I'm going to have here, I'm going to have, say, my disclaimer text. Disclaimer text paragraph. Just kind of do that. I'm going to turn that to super small. Do it as 1.3. How about 0.5 rim, no, 0.7. Okay, there we go. We'll go small here. That looks good. And then over in this one, I'm going to add a button. And it says, let's say the button will say, we're going to say, buy it now. All right, so since we got an 8 pixel right there, I'm going to go ahead and add 8 pixels to this one. I'm going to send this one to the right. I'm going to make the background a nice buy it blue. I'm going to change the margin. Nope. So now I've got this button over here. Margin. Let's add a little bit of margin like that. And there should be margin on the other side as well, on the sides margin. So I want to add, you know what, I'm just going to leave it like that. So there you go, you've got a coupon or a horizontal product card. So this would be one way to do it. Now here's the cool part. You can then turn this one entire thing into a pattern once I get the blocks, the columns. Come on, select. Now let's create all this as a pattern. We're going to call this coupon product. And there you go. So now you've got a different pattern. You're going to hit add, and then you're going to create, say, now here's the thing. I want to go and edit the original because I don't want this block down here. So I'm going to, grab a hold of this block once I can get a hold of it. There's always the challenge of getting a hold of of a block. And so I've got that. Here we go. Just type some text in it and see if I can then go in here and hit delete. So now I hit save, and if I go back to now my product page, it's still saving. As you see right here, come on, get to saving. Alright, now I'm going to come out and go back to, I think it's this product page. Go into this product page and you should see my coupon here. You know, what are some other things you might do? You know, a lot of folks, they think about coupons that have dotted lines, but this is a single component that is a horizontal product card variety. Okay, so that's another way to do a product card. That's your horizontal one. To do a square one, of course, you know, to me, horizontal, vertical, and square, basically all the same. When it comes to the way you build them, it's just, are you going to force a square into the dimensions? Are you going to restrict it to 250 pixels wide by 250 pixels tall? So a horizontal one, you just simply make it a little taller and it turns it into a square one. So there you go. Those are the two ways we're going to be doing, or the multiple ways we're going to be doing product cards. Try to explore and show me how you would do this. Anyway, look forward to seeing you in class when we get back after spring break.